Hi again, it's June Angel Pews. Okay, video number 3, I think. So I left you yesterday with cross stitch, didn't I? Oh, I did show you some of the bits, but mainly cross stitch. So I've got, about 4 more cross stitch, and then there's a load more, but that will come another day, perhaps even another time. But then I want to get on to show you some of the crinoline, the real vintage embroidery crinoline ladies that have been embroidered and one thing and another. Okay, so I wonder if you can see this without me taking it. Yes, because I've sealed it all up nicely in a polythene bag and I hadn't realised. So, yes, this looks like, no, it's no good me trying to remember because I can't. I'm just trying to think of the designer for the cross stitch, because this one was quite a long time ago. Sorry about the glare. Just wanted to show you the girls' faces. They're lovely, and it looks as though they're on a maypole. Yes, they are. If any of you international ladies don't know about the maypole, it's sort of a dance that the young ladies used to do in the days of yore. Have a look on eBay. Not eBay, what's the matter with me? Google. So yeah, that's beautiful. That's on a very fine count. That is really lovely. What a lovely gift that would make. So that's that. Those lovely dresses. The ribbons. Gorgeous. Okay. Another fairy. I love this particular one. It's clover, I think. And I've actually got the fabric that's already stamped, all the ribbon, the book. Oh dear, I'm useless today. My brain is not working. It's just awful, honestly. No, the name has gone again. And until I find it out. What I was going to say, it's ribbon embroidery. And it's so dimensional. I'll try and find it out for you because you'll love it. I bought it forever ago to make it and never did. I sometimes think once all this is done, I can just sit down in front of the television as I used to do years ago and get all these things done. But of course it's not going to happen, is it? I'm never going to have enough time. I need another lifetime, actually, if I was going to complete everything. So there you go. I'm just trying to show you, because again, that's on a blue background. I just wanted to show. Look at that bumblebee! I love bumblebees. Yeah, beautiful. Now, these you're going to like. And I've got to get into these. And I've got 3 here to show you, but I've got more in another box. I know where the box is, so I will get to it, but I don't know when. Look at this. Now this is sealed up as well. Don't want to take it out unless I've got to. Isn't that fabulous? That's on a large Ada. So that wasn't too hard to do, actually, and there's not 1,000 colours to it like some of them are. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't that just amazing? The detail is just splendid. Sorry if you're getting glare. My flat is that dark. It's north facing. It's a very dull day again today. So if I don't put my lights on, we don't see anything. Yeah, I could do with one of those really good lamps, couldn't I? You know my love of babies, don't you? Isn't that gorgeous? It's only little, look. There's my fingers against it. Look at those beautiful toes. That's lovely. That would make a beautiful page, wouldn't it, on them, if you were doing a lace book, fabric book, with children or babies. Vintage babies would be lovely, wouldn't it? Don't see many images of vintage babies, do we? Isn't that lovely? So pleased with that. And then, and as I say, I've got more of these. Look at that. What do you think about that? Isn't that amazing? Isn't that the best thing? Oh dear, dear me. That took some work, I can tell you. That took a lot of work because of the different shades. Just fabulous. Just fabulous. So that's those two. They were in sort of the bag together like that. Isn't it lovely? Okay, so that's, as I say, when I find this other, because I've got myself going now, I've got to find these things now I'm talking about them. Showing you all those. So the cross stitches, this is the last one of this batch. As I said to you, I will find the others, but it might not be this time around. Now this is an angel head. When I first moved here 20 odd years ago, I had what I called my head and hands wall. So I'd done loads of cross stitches and I'd got all these different images on my wall. So there was a lot of Leonardo DiCaprio, I was going to say. Oh my goodness, that is showing me, isn't it? I am going slowly round the hat rack. Leonardo da Vinci, I was going to say, images. There's the creation, you know, where Moses' hand is touching the hand of God. They were all on this wall. If I ever find an image, a photograph of it, I'll let you see it. But this was on one of them anyway. And this is from a Celtic card. And I'm afraid I can't remember. When did I do it? Let's have a look. Oops. I can't see, I'll have to take it away. I did that in gold thread. 2001, so 15 years ago. A lot of people didn't like this. You know, given that I've done a lot of nice cross stitch, they just didn't seem to like the image. But I like the whole image. The body of this angel was a sort of like a multicoloured, almost like Joseph and his multicoloured coat, almost like that. Anyway, that's it. That's the cross stitches today. Okay. Let me quickly show you the ones that are sort of in frames or cards, etc. So this is an embroidery. Me and my birds again. Gosh, that was one of the very, very early ones. Very early, as in, I used to do lots of courses, you know. I used to belong to an embroidery guild, and I used to do lots of courses at the local Polytech, which is now the Coventry University, at the local college where I did all my, I didn't have that many, O-levels after I'd left school, got married and decided I wanted to get some qualifications, and I didn't get at school. Yeah, so as I say, I thrived on workshops and learning new skills, etc. And this was done at about that time, I think, a long time ago anyway. Okay. There's another bird one. Now I didn't do this one. I know I didn't. I picked this up in a it wasn't a charity shop because it was so long ago. It was like a junk shop. You know, I don't know what you'd call them now. Second-hand store, junk shop. And the embroidery on it is fabulous. Can you see? And then if I can turn it slightly, you might be able to see that it's dimensional. This is padded and then embroidered over the padding. It's it's what we call stump work. So if you look that up, I used to do a lot of stump work. That's an embroidery, sort of a specialised. And it's just a way of getting dimension and texture. Gorgeous. As I say, I don't know whether that helps. No, I don't think it does. So that's that one. Beautiful. Okay. If I can open this bag. Quick, June. Right, so these were, well, this certainly was obtained from, was it eBay or was it a charity shop? Somebody's painted the background. Okay. Painted it very well, and we've got the Crinoline Lady, which was a real favourite of mine. This is why I've got so many. And then they've put this fabric. I think I put the diamante on afterwards. And I think I put that on as well. So it's got this. And of course that's another idea, isn't it, for fabric books, etc. Oh, I've got to stop saying that word. I noticed I played my video back, my last one, last night. And I must have said etc. about 100 times. So I've got to, it's just a word, isn't it, when I can't think of a word to say. So that's that. Isn't she lovely? I mean, she can be embellished a lot more than she is. I mean, if anybody ever gets her, this could be taken off these stiff